Folks, this is a quick show on the channel to really summarize what's going on in my business in the wonderful city of Fresno, California. And to do that, we bring on the team members that are a part of it. Ty, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Michael. Thanks. Thanks again. Excited for this week. We're going to be launching some training. We're doing a masterclass series on creative financing for realtors exclusively. We initially made it available to realtors in the Fresno market, which we did have a great response. Definitely a couple handful of people. I've got your emails. You'll get notifications. We start on Thursday at noon, this Thursday, 12 p.m. It'll be a 4-week series. So again, realtors in Fresno, this was all built for you, but I'll also say we have some seats open. So if there are realtors in other marketplaces that want to join us, I would love to have them. All they got to do is simply email ty@tylg.com, ty@tylg.com, and you will get an invite. We officially will start 12 p.m. on Pacific time, 12 p.m. Pacific time, Thursday.
Folks, a lot of you that watch this channel are real estate agents in the business across the country. If you do not take advantage of this man's experience, you are missing out. So send him an email today because I have a sneaky suspicion he's going to get lots of notes. So grab those last couple of seats, ty@tylg.com. Don't finish the video. Pause it right now. Email him right now. Let's get it started. So Ty, thank you so much. Hey, Patrick, you and I have some celebration.
Yes, we do.
We successfully closed on our second flip. A wonderful FHA buyer moved in. Yeah, they got the keys on Friday. Is that right?
It went perfect. It went smooth. Very, very smooth. Yes,
Yeah.
we got it.
So let's remind folks this is the second flip that we accomplished. Again, I got irritated with the Crash Bros at the end of the year. Then there was a Yahoo Finance article that just lit me on fire. It said 87% of people are sitting on their ass. I said, this is great. I only have to compete with 13%. We went to the MLS. You, Adam, myself, we're looking every day. We locked up two. Again, I want to stress, a lot of people think there's no deals on the MLS. These deals were on the MLS. We did walkthrough videos. They were disgusting. They were ugly. They were dated. No first-time buyer could have got them. I get a lot of hate from people saying you're buying homes that first-time buyers can't get. They couldn't buy these. They were trash. Go look at the walkthrough videos. There were holes in the walls. I mean, come on, folks. Are you kidding me? So again, we buy them. We buy them for 30% less than asking. We spend somewhere between $40,000 and $60,000 on each. The first one closed on January 30th or 31st. The second one closed, and yeah, we basically turned two properties that were a year or two away from being torn down into quality, move-in ready FHA properties. Is that a fair summary, Patrick?
It's fair.
Yeah. And oh, by the way, we made, gross or top line profit of 90 grand. Yeah, that sucks. This is terrible. I hate it when that happens. Just horrible. But, we're going to talk again, Patrick, about what we need to do because now we've got all this capital back and we've got no projects. I'm not keeping Carlos busy and I'm irritated. I got to get Carlos cranking. Carlos, how you doing, buddy? You're on mute. Sorry, bud. I know you're driving. All right. Be safe. You drive safe. But folks, if you go back and look at my playlist called Walkthroughs, you will see some of the quality work that Carlos does for us, turning that ugly duckling on, I think it was Michigan, into something very, very cool. So very cool stuff. So Patrick, let's go back to you. Something you and I have been trying to do is get some FHA buyers involved with you so we can document their story, both the struggle and the help. We actually have a follower of One Rental at a Time that's working with you that's actually going to use the California Dream for All. So let's give a shout out to Josh. Let's talk about what you two are doing. And let's see if we can't celebrate Josh getting the deal done.
Yeah. So as soon as he learned about your channel, the California Dream for All program, he reached out to me immediately and said, "Hey, I'd like to take advantage of that." In fact, I had two buyers apart from Josh reach out to me who saw your episode, and unfortunately, it's not going to work out for him. But he passed it along to his friend, so I don't know what's going to come of that. But currently, Josh has within the last 2 days, over the weekend, actively started looking at property. And yeah, I think I texted you earlier this morning, but few of the properties that he's like, man, I definitely want to offer on this, slightly out of his range. So we're actively looking. He sent me about 3 or 4 properties today, so I'll be looking at it today.
Yeah, if you're in the Fresno area and you want to be a part of this, you want to document your story, share the experience, lessons learned, all of that, work with Patrick. We would love to get your story. I make nothing in this other than learning and sharing your story. It's not like there's no referral fee, a kickback, or any of that nonsense going on. I am here to help and make connections. So Patrick, if somebody wanted to reach out to you and say, hey, I want some of that too, because again, California Dream for All, my guess, all the money's allocated by May 15th. You've got 4, 5, maybe 6 weeks. Get off your ass. Reach out to Patrick today. How do they do that, Patrick?
Yeah, made it easy for you. Just email me at thepatkim@gmail.com, thepatkim@gmail.com.
Awesome. Thank you for that. And again, if you're there, we'd love to document your story. We'd love to celebrate you. We'd love to give you a housewarming gift. Once that happens. So Carlos, can you talk or you just want to drive? Just
I can talk. I can.
Awesome.
Yeah, I can. All right. Well, it was a wonderful weekend, that's for sure. It was nice.
Yeah. Good.
Weather-
Very cool.
Yeah.
So if somebody wanted to reach out to you, because you do a lot of work for me, and right now I'm not sending you work, which Patrick and I and Ty and I have to work on. How do people reach out to you to get quotes and have you walk properties for them?
Yeah, definitely at area code 559-681-8431. That's 559-681-8431.
Now, don't forget, Carlos, you and Adam are supposed to do a walkthrough video of one of your amazing projects. We're a week
Yes.
behind now, man. Come on.
Yes, I didn't get a hold of Adam. My fault. I'll call him after this meeting.
There you go. There you go. Ty, one of the things that you're doing for me is it April 23rd we're doing this? I'm not very good with dates.
So to differentiate, so there's a couple things going on. So this week, doing a free, keyword free, masterclass for realtors on creative finance. And that'll be this week, starting, it's going to be 4 weeks in a row. We start Thursday at noon. Again, you can email me for that. We talked about that earlier in the show. The second thing, which I love, and it's the one reel at a time. You have 2 different things. You have the Ladies of Real Estate on, I believe, the 16th.
Correct. 16th. Yep.
Yeah, that event. And then there's the second event we'll be doing on Sunday, the 23rd, April the 23rd, which you will have, I believe, three or four
folks,
kick-ass, top-notch, high-producing realtors / investors. I can't wait to hear Jason Pritchard.
Yeah.
And, just to be able to set in there, but I'll also be there sharing. And I'm excited for the events. And I know that, do you have seats available still, or
yeah, we have some seats available still. Absolutely. For both events currently, that they will sell out. The technology lets me go to 100. So we're only doing 100 seats. If you buy it, you can't make it, you'll get the video. So it's not like you lose anything. But the power of these events is, when I took that trip, when I was out of the country for a month, I spent a lot of time thinking how I could blend my growing following, my growing Rolodex together. And I want to do it in a unique way. I've been in sales for 30 years, and a lot of conferences or webinars are PowerPoint and preachy motivation kind of oriented. I will never do those. I hate those. Those get you all rah. They give you a buzz for a day and then it's gone. I want to give you open access to my Rolodex, my millionaires and multimillionaires, so you can ask them questions. The 100 people at either event will make the day. They got to come with questions. I'm going to have like 5 minutes of basic intros, and then it's all the audience. You're going to get to ask Anna Kelly, April Crosley, Alicia Merriman, Casey from Brick by Brick, Beth Traverso, Jason Pritchard, or you, Ty. Believe me, these folks don't generally, make themselves available in this kind of wide audience. And I'm ecstatic. It's all going to be based on the audience. And yeah, we do have seats available. It's $47, so I don't have the riffraff coming. It's limited to 100, which in I'll moderate the whole thing. So I'm ecstatic. And the one that you're a part of, we can go lots of directions. For example, I think one of the things that we should talk about is how investors and agents should work together.
Yep.
Right? I think Beth will crush that. I think what you and Jason could talk about is how freaking real estate agents should dominate this next couple of years and grow a portfolio, grow a team, diversify. Jason Pritchard is monetizing leads like he's never done before. It's a tough market out there. Agents, you are in a unique position to make a lot of goddamn money as more and more agents leave the business. If you are not taking advantage of these folks for 47 measly dollars, you're an idiot. Just an absolute idiot.
Yeah. And, something we talked about, and we said this before, that when you pay attention.
Right.
When you pay attention, and it actually means something. And I got to say, $47 is pennies. And I want to really differentiate too something, Michael, you said. And, if we're on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, there's kind of what I see content creators is one of two categories. You've got people that are kind of rah, preachy, that are kind of like generalists that say really good things to jumpstart you, kind of motivational, to kind of get you excited, whatever the case may be. And then you have the second content creators, or the second kind of, influencer, or whatever that is, that actually brings the meat and potatoes, tactics, strategies, deep details, knowledge, wisdom, practical, actionable items. And that's what you do at One Rental at a Time. And that's what's different about these events that you're promoting, is that this is not just like, you go to a conference and each speaker basically kind of says the same thing in their own voice for 45 minutes, but it's all kind of generalist, like, hey, I did it, you can do it too. Right. This is actually going to be like practical, lots of Q&A, like, here's actionable items.
This is my question. How many times have you been in a conference where you're like, I want to ask my question, and you can't? You try to catch the speaker in the hallway. They don't have time, all of that. No, this is each of these events. So the Ladies of Real Estate will be 4 hours, 7 to 11 a.m. on Sunday the 16th. The real estate one will be 3 hours, 8 to 11. All questions. You have a burning desire to ask Beth Traverso a question? I got you. You want to ask Ty a couple of questions? I got you. Jason Pritchard, we got you. And again, you're going to get the video. So if you missed one of it or you want to hear it again, you can. So they should sell out. They should sell out quick, but I'm going to do the events regardless. And I look forward to having some fun. So thank you for being a part of that one. We're going to do it. Patrick, I got to come back to you. My pipeline is dry. What worked for us in November and December is not working. Looking at junk, writing low offers. You know what I think's happening is I'm creating my own competition. I think a lot of people watch One Rental at a Time and they're looking at the MLS and they're buying deals that I used to buy, but that's okay. Good for them. Yeah. What can we change? What should you and I think about? Again, focused on the MLS to get Carlos busy again. What do you think?
I mean, speaking to Adam, as he would tell you, it's a numbers game. So he has one of his guys updating our database. He combs through Zillow, pulls off anything that looks kind of disheveled that needs touch-ups, and he refreshes that, and that's where I go in and basically do my due diligence. But like you were saying, I think you're creating your own competition, and
it's okay. I like it. I like helping people. Well, you know what I would ask you and Adam to do this week? What's is that? I want to see 2 of the worst looking houses that are on the MLS. I don't want, you don't need to tell me if they're a deal or not. I just want to know, actually, you know what? Sure. Give me the 5 ugliest houses, like Michigan, right? The horrible roof, like Manor that was freaking beat to nothing. It had 3 different paint colors on the outside. It was crazy. I want to see the 5 ugliest houses that you 2 can find. I want to see what the market's really like. So I'd love to see what you 2 could bring. Does that make sense?
Okay. Speaking of which, Adam,
you just got a homework assignment.
Yeah.
Awesome. I heard the last bit of it. What do I get to do?
So what I want to, because again, I think the market has changed. What worked for the three of us, buying 30% below list price in the MLS, November, December is not working today, obviously. What I asked Patrick to do with your help is I want to see the 5 ugliest, most beat up properties on the MLS today at any price point. I just want to see where we are. Remember how Manor was all beat up? Michigan was just ugly
Yeah.
from the outside. I want to know regardless of price point, Mike, these are the 5 most beat up and well-used properties on the MLS. I want to see that by Friday.
Sounds
Make
good.
sense? All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that shouldn't be a problem.
Awesome, guys. I appreciate it. And Adam, what else is going on in your world? I know we just got the Manor one closed. We will be doing our auditing probably by the end of the week to see where all the expenses line up. But congratulations. You crushed another one.
Yeah, great job, Michael and Patrick. Awesome. Like I think saying last time too, I know the market's been trickier in terms of the MLS listing. So I have a little document of everything kind of that I want to try to get some more of those listings just from that end. Just because I think it's still possible, but like I also said, I see the buyers coming back.
Yeah, it's
on a lot of
amazing
deals.
when I scream from the hills that there's money to be made in the MLS, people actually go to the MLS. Patrick's telling me I'm creating my own competition.
Not a bad thing. I think we're still helping a lot of people on there. It's a
Yeah.
good strategy. I think a lot of people are missing out on it, but it does, like you always say, it requires you
work.
putting in a lot of work. Yeah.
One thing I want to
Yeah.
ask you too about is that Pinedale house that we were kicking around. Gosh, it feels like 3 months ago. Did that ever close?
I'm gonna look it
I
up
think-
while we're talking.
Yeah, I think it did. I was actually, I'll let Adam look it up, but I was going to do the same.
Okay.
It was in escrow for, just a couple months ago. So it
Yeah,
should
if
be
it did close, I'd love to see what the number was. Because again, that property we were trying to buy it, I think at $160 or $165, something like that. Yeah.
I'll find it.
correct.
I'll find it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll go around the horn, see if he can find it before we end this. We'll go to you first, Ty, in the upper left-hand corner. If somebody wanted to reach out and be part of this free event from around the country, they need to reach out very, very quickly. How do they do that?
Email ty@tylg.com, ty@tylg.com. Also, Adam and I are also sending out a batch of emails to local realtors in Fresno because, again, our focus was Fresno exclusively. We do have a handful of people from Fresno that are going to be attending, but now, again, we have some extra seats. Reach out. This obviously will shut down registration probably Tuesday night. And then the package will go out and official with, the login.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be 4 weeks, concurrent weeks, week after week for the month of April, all exclusively for realtors and creative finance. Don't sleep on it.
Yeah. And I just got a note from Patrick that the Pinedale house that I knew was coming back came back on the market and is active. I am
I'm
very
looking
good
at
this
it.
thing.
Yeah.
I'm a genius. Gosh, I've been doing this for a while. So you know what you two are supposed to do today, right?
Go after like some dogs. Yeah.
You are supposed to write an offer at 160, say 10-day close. Say $50,000 EMD. I don't really give a rat's ass. All we want is walkthrough, right? And clean title. Today, like I want to sign this before noon.
I'm doing it now.
Thank you, sir. See, God, sometimes I pat myself on the back. I like it. All right, Carlos, we're going to go to you next. You do so much work for so many. I know I'm getting more and more positive feedback from One Rental at a Time fans that reach out. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Somebody else wanted to get your service. How do they do that?
Most definitely. You can give us a call at 559-681-8431. You could also jump online and go to www.fresno-handyman.com. I'm actually at the job site. I don't know if you have a quick minute. I'll just show you. Yeah, it's one of our rental fan base. And yeah, let me show you.
So One Rental at a Time fan?
Yep.
All right, I love it. See, real world,
That's
man. We don't
awesome.
plan these things. What do we got?
So you look over here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Exterior has been painted. The windows have been done. And we'll go look inside.
Is it a little 2-1, 3-1? What is it?
This one is a 2-1.
Yeah, I can tell from the outside. Oh, wow. Full gut.
Yeah, we gutted the whole thing. There was a wall. I don't know if you can see it right here.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we
sure.
removed it. There was a wall here, and we removed it.
Oh,
and
you
we
really
created
opened it
this
up.
hall because it had a Jack and Jill bathroom. So you had to
Oh
go
yeah,
through
yeah,
the
yeah.
Yeah, and so
Aha, functional obsolescence. Look at
Yeah.
you.
yeah, we redid the plumbing.
Yeah.
We're gonna be getting ready to texture. That's
You're
what I came.
amazing. You and your team do great work. What you're going to put in laminate flooring, I'm guessing?
Yeah, we're gonna be doing laminate flooring. We also did the laundry room area.
Oh,
Water
nice.
will be here, dryer will be here. Yeah, also put a tankless water heater.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the kitchen, nice L-shaped. Yep.
So that's pretty much it for right now. I mean, it's still an ugly stage, but I just wanted to
Okay.
give you.
I've done enough of these. You're on the cusp of when it starts looking pretty. You're like right there.
Yeah, she's coming alive. That's for sure.
There you go. Well, again, one more time, the
Awesome.
phone number.
Yeah, give us a call at 559-681-8431. You can also find us online at www.fresno-handyman.com.
And then Patrick, back to you. Again, we've got this great thing with Josh. I would love to document his story. Fingers crossed, prayers up. Another contact. If somebody wanted to get part of the California Dream in Fresno, please reach out to Patrick. We would love to document your story. If we can help, we will. And how would they do that?
thepatkim@gmail.com. thepatkim@gmail.com. Talk to you guys soon.
And then Adam, folks, if you guys have a deal, you have a listing, you have some pain out there in the Fresno, Madera area, you don't have the scratch or the capital to get it done, I'm going to ask you to reach out to Patrick, or I'm sorry, Adam. He can filter those. And if they are deals and there's room on the bone for both of us, I am not opposed to working out a deal that makes everybody happy. So again, Adam, if somebody wanted to reach out, say, I got a deal, maybe Mike can look at, how should they do that?
Yeah, just shoot me a text, 559-360-9622. And I get a lot of people too that are like, I have a deal I just need some help on. If you want to do it yourself, I'll still look at it. I won't steal it. You can ask a lot of people. I've never taken their deals. Also, just a quick note, Patrick, on that Spruce property, I would say shoot them a cash offer. And if they're still, because we know that the family members were having issues and they didn't want to accept a lower price, maybe it looks like they owe 40 grand. So maybe see if they'll do seller financing. We could take over the 40 and then do seller financing with the rest, because she's pretty picky on her price. Apparently,
Yeah.
she thinks it's worth 240 even though it needs 80 grand. So just might be something we could try out.
Yeah,
Cash,
I'll include that.
Whatever. Yeah. Send them both. Who cares? All right, guys, you have fun. You are rock stars. Again, we're going to go get Spruce. We're helping more and more people. Folks, take care of yourself. This is The Hub. Later.
Thanks, Mike.
Mm-hmm.